wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the wind up hopes now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, look back at this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. Sleeping in the back of a van, roaming in the wilderness. We don't ever need a plan. We'll be alright, just you and I. Singing from the top of our lungs, dancing by the lakeside. Gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. Someday we will look back and our hearts will be whole again. I want to remember all that happened to us. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, look back at this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. This summer night, this summer night.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Friday night live stream. And as mentioned there, I just got back from the Carnival Panorama, so that's what we'll be talking about today. But first, let's welcome in our friends and say some highs and hellos, and then we'll get into it. I know there's a bunch of people in here, so we'll try to get through this quickly so we can jump into the talk about the panorama. So Teague Neal, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Puppy the cat, welcome in. Betsy from Beach Please is here as well. Welcome. Let's see what else we got. Mary Ellen Dillon. So Betsy, Mary Ellen Dillon, they were on that cruise with me as well. Who else we got here? Janice, welcome in. JP Travel Adventures. Margie Butcher, she was on this cruise as well with us. Her and her husband Terry. Welcome, welcome, Margie, my neighbor in Arizona. Douglas, welcome, buddy. Thank you for being here. Let's see who else we got. Just sifting through here, making sure we catch everybody. If I miss you, I apologize. I just want to get through this here. Hey, Carla McClendon. Lots of highs and hellos within the group. There's my buddy Midlife Crazy, Brad and Kimberly. They were also on this cruise with us. So awesome to have you here. I know you got to take off in a little bit to go get your booster shot, but thank you for popping in and gracing us with your presence. There's the Traveling Gilberts. They're going to have a premiere right after this show ends. I think we're going to go about an hour, hour and a half. I think they're at the I'm on Mountain Time right now in Arizona. Yeah, we don't change time. So, but anyway, their premiere and the Gilberts. If you guys could just drop your link in. So if you would like to check that out, just go ahead and click on the link, set the reminder, and then come on back over. Holly Ayers, hello there. How are you? Billy J Travels is here. Bill Jensen, welcome in, my friend. Who else do we got? Anthony Simone, the Motigator. What's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. And there's the cruise world. Look at all that beach life swag. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tonight makes for a nice backdrop, right? Welcome in. Cruise World was on that cruise with us as well. Mark and Stephanie. What up, Pepito? What's going on? Tex Pepito's in the house. And there's Vonnevi. What's going on, Vonnevi's Vacations? Hello, welcome back. Everyone looked like a great time. It was awesome. It was definitely awesome. Hello, Just Dave. Welcome in, my friend Dave. There's Sherry Smith. What's going on, Sherry? Sean Goldberg. What's going on, Sean and Evan? I went on that 10-2 cruise with them and that family. That was an awesome time. There's the Spikers. What's going on, Spikers Crazy Adventures? Cindy and Doug, welcome. And Najuma Brown, hello. Thank you. Welcome, and thank you for being here. I can't talk. And there's Kathy Saker. Came back to the cabin to see the show tonight. Thank you. I know you. She was doing a back-to-back, so she was with us. Surprised the heck out of us. Decided to pop in and do a back-to-back. So we got to have her on that trip with us, and that was really awesome. And I'll be talking about some of the stuff that we got to do. Hey, Meg W., what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. And there's Mike Rodriguez, the other half of Beach Please. So Mike and Betsy from Beach Please were also on that cruise. And Celia Seal, Angela, was also on that cruise with us. A lot of great people. It was really a good time. So I'll make sure I hit everybody up so we can get going here real quick. Again, lots of highs and hellos, back and forth. Love our little community here. Everybody likes to. There's Lori S. What's going on, Lori? Hope you're doing well. Saying hello to everyone. If I'm missing any comments, guys, I apologize. I'm just trying to go through and catch any nice. Hey, Jamie Will, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you stopping by and saying hello and hanging out. There's Mike Lovelace from Lovey's Fat License. I thought you guys were going on vacation, talking to Cindy there. And there's the nautical nurse, Nancy. Hey, sounds like an awesome time. It was. And yeah, we'll be talking about that. I just want to make sure we get everybody here. Hey, Wen Mac, there's a new hello from LA. Welcome, Wen. I appreciate you being here. That's a new name. And all right, we'll go ahead and get started and start talking. So this trip, as I mentioned, and I try to point everybody out that was with us on this vacation. So again, the Cruise World Midlife Crazy, as far as creators and channels. So Cruise World, Midlife Crazy, Beach Please, Positive Vibes Adventures, and then of course myself. And then we also had some wonderful supporters from the community that came along. As I mentioned, Kathy C.A. Cruiser, Margie Butcher, Mary Ellen Dillon, and Angela. Just an awesome time. It was just a great opportunity for us. Some of us have met before, some of us hadn't met, but man, we just kind of gelled and had a good time. And then of course, meeting a bunch of people on the cruise ship, people we met through the Facebook group that was created by a lady named Barb. She created a Facebook group, and a lot of us got to interact in there. So it's kind of nice. So some of those relationships and friendships were built through that Facebook group, and got to meet some of those people there. Hey, John and Nancy, how's it going? Glad that you were able to make it. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Got to do better supporting my fellow Arizona citizen. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Jamie. Where in Arizona are you? I know we have a lot of zonies in here. Margie Butcher's out in Florence. Sherry's in Surprise, Arizona, just south of me. I'm in Peoria. So let me know where you're at in Arizona. But thank you. I appreciate the love and support for sure. Let's see what else. Just more highs and hellos there. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Oh, in Tucson. Okay. All right. I used to do some work down in Marana, so near Tucson. So if you know where that is, I'm sure you know where that is. Duh. Hey, Rob, cruising on the high seas. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. So anyway, so yeah, it was really nice. Friday, I came in. Actually, I drove to San Diego Thursday. Went to go see my family in San Diego. For those of you that are new to the channel, I'm originally from San Diego. That's where the name The Beach Life came from. I spent most of my young and young adult life at the beach, and that's truly where my heart is. San Diego, the beach is where my heart is. I physically live in Arizona, but my heart will always remain in San Diego and at those beaches. Lots of great memories there. But anyway, so Thursday I spent the night, hung out with my family. Friday morning I drove up to go meet with a portion of the group of people there that were already up in Long Beach. My daughter's in Gilbert. I worked in the Marana School District. Oh, okay. Very cool. Yeah, I worked with I did some software work for the Marana Police Department. They were one of my clients at one time. So very cool. I've got some oceanfront property in Arizona. Well, you'll be out here. Maybe you can buy some more property. So anyway, yeah. So Friday I met up with Danny from Positive Vibes Adventures. Tanya, significant other was getting her hair or nails done, I believe. And so he and I got to hang out a little bit. We went over to, well, you know what I'll do is I'm going to bring up a little slideshow to kind of help kind of narrate, and I'll narrate along here. It's not a slideshow, just pictures, I should say. So let me go ahead and bring that up. All right. So let's go to the next one here. So we went over and we walked over to the terminal, and we walked. So I'm going to be kind of minimizing myself down so you guys can see the pictures a little bit better. So we walked over to the cruise terminal. I parked over at the Hotel Maya and had him with me, and we walked over to the cruise terminal. So Danny can kind of see it. It's first time on the West Coast. So we walked over and checked out the Queen Mary, as you can see here in this picture. Beautiful, beautiful ship. So one of the things that you used to be able to do in the past, for those of you that didn't know, you could actually go on with your boarding pass. You can go on and kind of do a self tour of the Queen Mary, but they've since COVID and all that, they shut it down, unfortunately. But hopefully they'll open it up again. Places to go and do in 2 days in San Diego. I've not been in 20 years, even though I live in Long Beach. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, San Diego is just so much fun. And if I get some time later, I'll talk about the San Diego Meetup Part 2 for those that are new to the channel and stuff that would like to venture down and check that out. So anyway, yeah, I just absolutely love. Hey there, Sarah. Welcome in. There's the better half of Texas Pepito. Welcome in, Sarah. So yeah, so we walked over and checked out the cruise port. While we were there, we noticed that the Carnival Miracle was in port. So that's the Carnival Miracle there. So it was kind of cool. That was a welcome surprise. And again, we just kind of hung out. And then afterwards, we met up with a bunch of the group. Midlife Crazy went over and picked up the Cruise World from LAX, and then came down, and Angela also met us for lunch, and we went to the Yard House and ate at the Yard House. Actually, no, I apologize. Sorry. Let me back up. This is the evening of, so we went to the Yard House for lunch and stuff. And then in the evening time, we just hung out at the hotel, and there's Flat Gary. For those of you that from the community know Gary Krebs. Yeah, so we had this Flat Gary made so he can travel with me and the community when we're together. So so that's Flat Gary. You'll see him a few times here throughout these pictures. Man, I miss Queen Mary. Hope it makes it come back. Yeah, I heard City of Long Beach is helping getting it fixed up and all that stuff. So hopefully it will make a comeback. That would be really nice. Spent one night on the Queen Mary, new cruise ship, much more spacious. Guys, I cannot talk today. I apologize in advance. Probably trying to talk too fast. That's probably my issue there. But Jamie Wilhide, yeah, Beach Please has spent the night on the Queen Mary, and they have an awesome vlog from that. So anybody that hasn't seen their vlog from that, it is hilarious, especially Betsy's reactions to stuff, which are always comical. So yes, Anthony, it is Flat Gary. Flat Gary is a lot of fun. The company that ran the Queen Mary basically defaulted on lease, and now Long Beach is stuck with all the repair and upkeep buffer. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I figured there's some kind of backstory to that. Hey, Mike, welcome. Mike and Nancy checking in. Love cruising with you, honey. Mike is an awesome dude. Mike and Nancy both were just amazing. I met them at the Diamond Lunch, which I'm going to have a picture here in a little bit. But I met them at the Diamond Lunch. I was Kathy's guest. She's a Diamond on a Carnival. So she invited me as her guest, and they were sitting at our table. And just a wonderful conversation. I talked Mike's ear off, I'm sure, but we had such a great time. So thank you, Mike and Nancy. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Hey, Teague, no worries. It's okay. Hey, it happens. The real Gary's cruising now. Yeah, the real Gary is cruising now. You are right. So so back at the cruise terminal, just so the next day, got over to the cruise terminal and met up with the rest of the most of the rest of the group. Some people came later. So while there, I saw Kim and Brad and Stephanie from the Cruise World and Mark as well. And there's Brad. And so it's kind of cool. I'm going to go to the next picture. So, of course, there's Flat Gary underneath a dog that's lifting its leg on a fake tree there. But so just real quick on for those of you that may be going to the Panorama soon or, thinking about going out that way, let me tell you, it was super easy. Thanks, Mike. The pleasure was definitely mine. It was definitely really nice talking to you both. Teak says next week I board Symphony and then Celebrity Summit back to back, a Central Park balcony. Very nice, very cool. I'm sure you'll have an amazing time. Anytime on any cruise ship, no matter what, is definitely a good time. Did you have any luck with the pictures? Was that for me, Teague? Sorry, I'm not sure what. If you could just let me know. But anyway, getting through there, and my embarkation day vlog will be coming out here probably tomorrow sometime. But I talk about, I said 3, and then I had to correct myself. It's actually 4 layers. So when you first come up to the cruise terminal to go inside, they check to make sure you have your boarding pass and your mask on. And then the next layer is kind of a pre-screening. That's when they check for your COVID vaccine card, your negative COVID test, your boarding pass, your passport, and then you'll go through security, and that's just checking your carry-on. And then the final phase, again, they're just checking your boarding pass and I think passport at the end there. It'll be in my embarkation log, but it was super easy. We went through pretty quickly. It was pretty easy. I'm originally from Watsonville, California. I missed the beach. Yeah, luckily for me, Jamie, my family still lives in San Diego. I get to go out there whenever I want. I work from home, so I try to get out there whenever the girls or my daughters are off from school. We head out there. We'll be out there for Thanksgiving and all that. So I'm very. Oh yeah, Teague. Thank you for remembering. Yeah, I did. I had actually my whole hard drive, my external hard drive crashed, and I finally got that repaired. It wasn't cheap by any means, but we had, my wife's work stuff and lots of pictures and videos, memories of the girls and stuff. And yeah, and luckily it all got brought back. They didn't have any data loss, which was awesome. But yeah, thanks. Good memory. Thank you for remembering that. So yeah, it was a really an easy terminal to get through. This this was in my room when I got there. For those of you that haven't cruised on the Panorama or have cruised on her, Lee, the cruise director, Lee Mason, he's an amazing dude. So I got to meet him on October 2nd. We got to spend a lot of time chatting. And when I showed up, I got the chocolate covered strawberries, ship on a stick, the medal there, and the bottle of champagne. Just an awesome guy. It was such a nice gesture on his part, and definitely a nice welcome back. So thank you to Lee Mason. I know sometimes he'll when he gets a chance, he watches these videos and the live. So Lee, if you're watching this or watching it on a replay, thanks, bud. I really appreciate it. I'm so happy and elated for you. That is so special and important to have those files and memories. Yeah, trust me, I was really bummed when it happened. And then when I took it to the first computer place, they're like, yeah, we can't do it. So I had to take it to like this special forensic place out here in Arizona, and they were able to do it. Again, it wasn't cheap, but it was worth it. So, oh wow, beautiful gift. They were, Teague. They were definitely beautiful gifts. Hey, Danny and Tanya. Oh, that champagne was top shelf. You're being kind, of course. Hey there, Danny and Tanya, Positive Vibes Adventure. As I mentioned earlier, they were on this cruise with us, so thanks for being there. Somebody saying hello, brother. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. If you are on YouTube, come on over and say hello. And because I have Facebook's kind of buried behind these pictures and stuff. So, or at least let me know who you are. So thank you, Facebook user. And the sail away party, this was another great memory for me. In this picture, of course, are Mike and Betsy from Beach Please, most of you know, and then some new friends that we met through the Facebook group and through Mike and Betsy. So yeah, it was really nice. I can't remember the couple in the back there, but the ones that are dressed in the very tropical, like Mike and Betsy, that's Eric and Flipper. She likes to go by Flipper, Delane, but she likes to go by Flipper. They were just an awesome couple. And there was one evening I was just sitting at Bonsai Sushi, having some miso soup and just chillaxing. And they walked by and they came and sat with me, and we sat until probably like 2:30 in the morning, just sitting there talking. Just amazing people with an awesome story. So very cool. Very nice. Oh, you were on deck 3. Nice. Yeah, this time around I was supposed to be on deck 1, and then they moved me to deck 3. So that was really, really cool. And I'm not sure who this is, but let me know who you are. Come on over to YouTube so I can say hello. But thank you there, Facebook user. Let's see here. Did you go back a second time? This is another. Yeah, I did, Teague. So I went October 2nd with my best friend and his family, and then again October 30th for this Halloween cruise with this crew. So, safe travels getting back there. Positive vibes. I know you guys had to divert to Georgia, but safe travels back to Colorado for sure. Carrie and her husband, Sloan's pal for the. Okay, I couldn't remember their names. I figured you would. Thanks, Betsy. What do you think of the deck 14 spot as the balcony front of the ship? Yeah, that area, if you're referring to the secret decks, not so secret decks vlog that I did. So it was, yeah, I didn't stay there. I just walked up there to do that. So I didn't stay on deck 14, but I did walk up to the secret deck area. It was small. Of all the quote unquote secret decks, that was the smallest area. But no, I was in deck 3. Flipper and Eric were going by Linda and Larry Vargas from Scottsdale, Arizona, Embarkation. They were friends with Pam and George. Very cool. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Still sore, but trying hard to not. So she must be talking to somebody there. I was going to be on the Panorama this upcoming weekend, but the Destin delayed it for us. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, hopefully you can get back on there, Rob. You'll love her. It's a great ship. I mean, we absolutely loved it. Of course, there's Bet's dog, my buddy, man. We had such a great time as a group, but I just love this picture. This was a great picture, and I just wanted to throw that in there. Betts and I just had such a great time just singing and being crazy, and it was just really, really awesome. Oh, I thought I'm on the live chat now. I added you earlier today. Yeah, come on over to the sorry, I know I'm broadcasting on Facebook, but I'm only able to see Facebook users. You can see here on here. So if you can come over to YouTube, that'd be great. Or just let me know your name, I guess, when you leave, so I can acknowledge you. But thank you. I appreciate you adding me, and I hope you enjoy the live stream. Oh, honey, but yeah, it was a great picture. I really love that picture. So so here's Flat Gary again with Nikki. For those of you that have been to the Panorama, she's the one that sings in the dining room, I believe, just on formal nights. She sings Too Good to Be True. Just an amazing job. I remember her from October 2nd, and when I met her, I didn't remember, I didn't recognize her, of course, with the pink wig and all that. And then later on found out she's the girl that sings. So she does a great job. When Mac, I'm going to Mexico. When are you headed? Are you headed to Mexico directly? Are you going through the Panorama, or are you on the ship right now? When? Let us know. Oh, hey, Hassan. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I know it doesn't really show me. It just shows me Facebook user. So thank you. Yes, I appreciate you adding me. And I know that you and your wife are first-time cruisers. You'll be going on the Carnival Panorama as your first cruise. So if you have any questions, man, this is the forum to do it. If I can't answer it, I'm sure we have a lot of other experienced cruisers in here that can help out. So please ask away. We'd love to help answer any questions for you. I know you had some in the Facebook group, but if there's anything else I can do, or anybody else in this group can help you out, this is the community to do it for sure. Love the pink hair. Yeah, that was pretty cool. So yeah, look for Nikki. So I just wanted to share this picture. This was kind of funny. This is what it looks like when vloggers go on vacation. So this was our dinner table. You can just count all the cameras, but we still had a good time. Everybody was able to film and get their footage and all that stuff. But it's we still had a great time together when we're there. Sailing on Christmas Eve, the 24th, first time. Yep, you remember me now. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. So that's really cool that you're going to be sailing on Christmas Eve as well on the Panorama. So again, like I said, any questions, Hassan, let us know. We'd be happy to help answer them. Hey, Teague, next cruise, I'll send you gifts. Be sure to tell us when next is. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely. I think I've asked you before. You're not on Facebook, right? Because I a lot of that stuff I share on Facebook, but yeah, I'll definitely try to mention the lives. But thank you. I appreciate that. Funny. Yep. I just might book her in 2024, 25. Oh my goodness. Not that long, hopefully. When they see all the dead cats, it's a giveaway. Yeah, exactly. And it's funny, like in the different places at the piano bar and all that, Like even the piano guy was saying, that was his name, Scott, was saying, what's going on with everybody walking around with their, cameras and dead cats and all that. Carnival Radiance is 112 days away. That's right. So our the next booked cruise I have, Teague, is with Betsy and Mike and Holly Ayers, Kathy, CA Cruiser. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh, my buddy, my best friend Evan and his family. We're all doing the Radiance for the celebration on March 4th. So Charlie Gober says, one day we'll have to sail on the same ship, either back-to-back or close to it. That had to be great to know the crew a little better. It was really nice because, yeah, a lot of these people I got to meet the first time around. So the second time around, a lot of them recognized me and remembered, and it was really, really nice. Oh, I love Facebook. I must join you on there. Where's that? What is that link? So on my Facebook group, Teague, is just the same name, The Beach Life. So for Teague or anybody else that's not in my Facebook group, please feel free to join. It's a great little community. We just chat in there and share information. So again, it's the same as my YouTube channel name, The Beach Life. Search for it, and you'll be added to the group. So thanks so much. Appreciate it. March 4th, I'll be on the Wonder of the Seas. Oh, look at you, Danny. Nice. So I found my first cruise duck ever, and I never really looked for them, to be quite honest. This time it was just right in front of my face. I think we were going for late night pizza after the club, and it was just sitting there, like right by where you stand for the pizza, just sitting there. So it was kind of cool. It was a little vet duck. So I probably would have. Well, it was my first duck, so I was going to keep it, and if I had another one, I probably would have let it go. But it was a vet duck, and I really loved it, so I kept it. So for the Halloween portion of the cruise, we did the Willy Wonka theme for our group costume. Yeah, it was really nice. Did I miss it? Did I miss something from Mike Irwin? Oh, I did. Honey, what did you think of Rhythms of the Night? I absolutely loved it. Yeah, I was going to be covering that here in a little bit, but I absolutely loved it, as Mark mentioned down there below. It was great. It was really nice. I went there with Mark and Stephanie and our friend Mariel and Dylan. The food was good, and the show was amazing. So very, very nice. So thank you, Mark. I missed that question. This chat jumps, and sometimes you miss those things, but thank you. Appreciate that. Love the costumes. Yeah, it was cool, man. I tell you, everybody did an amazing job and captured in your. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was. I mean, these pictures do no justice to how much fun we truly had. I wanted to have them in here to share some of that experience with you. I know Mike and Betsy did that last night. I thought that's a great idea. Instead of me just sitting here talking, it would be really nice to share. So Mike and Betsy, thanks for that great idea. I thought I'd just follow along and, hey, Wanda, what's going on? There's my friend Wanda. Chiquita Bonita Banana. Thank you for being here, Wanda. Did you miss the IMAX Canadian Convention? The original just opened up in Ontario Palace, kind of a tight place. I didn't go to the IMAX. Actually, they don't have an IMAX on the Panorama, right? I think they have the Sky Zone or jumping area instead. And I think Positive Vibes, Danny and Tanya went there. I didn't get a chance to go. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. StreamYard's jumping a lot today for some reason. I still love Danny in that pic. Yeah, Danny looking off into the distance. That was great. He was definitely in character. Is the dinner will be special for Christmas different than, I know they have, that's a great question. And if anybody, I don't know the answer to that. I do know that they have a special menu for Thanksgiving, Hassan, and I'm guessing they probably do for Christmas. But if anybody's cruised on Carnival for Christmas, if you could help answer that question for our friend, let us know if they have a special menu for Christmas time. So let's see here. Much love to my friend Wanda. Let's see, did I miss anything? Trying not to miss any questions and stuff. And thank you for the mods and those that are catching some of that stuff. Love seeing the cruise from your perspective. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. Yeah, everybody, as I mentioned early on, we did spend a lot of time together, but we also had a lot of time to ourselves. So definitely some different experiences there. Our Thanksgiving is in October. Oh yeah, for Canada. That's right. My acting skills were on point that night. Yeah, you were on, even up in the on the Lido deck. You were staring up at the screen. So special menu and MDR usually for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I saw somebody posted that in one of the groups, but I wasn't sure about. There's midlife cruising. Hey, welcome, Jeffrey Jamestown Baseball Commissioner, saying hello to everyone. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. And Brad is saying they have a Christmas dinner menu. So there you go, Hassan. Honey, do you mainly cruise from the West Coast? Yeah, Long Beach would be my home port, obviously from Arizona. And just more recently, just because of all the craziness that was going on with the flights and things like that, I don't have anything booked outside of Long Beach until September of 2022. Not saying that I won't try to do something before that outside of Long Beach, but I'm really truly enjoying cruising out of that port. It just makes it easier for me travel-wise. So yeah, most of my cruising will most likely be on the West Coast, but I do have stuff planned. So the Carnival Horizon is the one I mentioned in September of 2022. And then I've got the Carnival Celebration in October of 2023 that are booked. Not saying there won't be other ones. Let's see here. Did I miss any other? The chocolate Halloween dessert was, oh no, I hate to hear that. Awesome. Do I need suits and ties, or just casuals? I didn't wear a suit for a long time. For formal night, I mean, I've seen people wear all kinds of different things, to be quite honest. It's whatever you're comfortable with. In the beginning, my wife would tell me, oh, wear a suit and all that. And then slowly but surely, I kind of worked down to just a shirt and tie, and then just a dress shirt and slacks. On normal nights, the main thing they don't want you wearing is like bathing suits, flip-flops, things like that. So, so you don't really need to wear a suit and tie. On a regular night, if you want to wear jeans or nice shorts with a nice shirt, would be perfectly fine, Hassan. Let's see what else. How long does it take to drive to Long Beach? Driving there, I went to San Diego first and then drove up. But driving back, I think it took probably about 5.5 hours, maybe 6, because there's traffic. I hate driving across that Interstate 10, just because when you get into like the Moreno Valley area and then into LA and all that, you're always running into traffic. So I think it was probably around 6 hours, Jamie, if I remember correctly. John Hill posted the Thanksgiving dinner menu. Okay, I thought I saw that somewhere, and I knew that there was a Thanksgiving dinner menu. Just wasn't sure if they did something for. Yeah. Brad loves to wear hats in the MDR. So, but we ended up winning. Long story short, we ended up winning the group costume contest. The trophy is around here somewhere. Oh, it's back there. It's back behind me over there, but we ended up winning. So that was really, really nice. So, all right. So here is during the day, our friends Mike and Betsy from Beach Plays hosted the bar crawl. It was a Nintendo theme. So you could see here, we've got people dressed up in all kinds of different characters. That's me up in the front there with the Wario costume. That was a ton of fun. I'm not drinking, but I still had a great time going around along with them to every one of the bars that they went to. And it was just, what a fun group that was. It was definitely a great group. So I'll be in Long Beach December 29th, just saying. Oh, okay. I'll actually be in Chicago, Wanda. Unfortunately, I'd love to come out and meet up with you, but I'll be in Chicago during that time. Go 405 straight shot from San Diego to Long Beach. Okay. I'll have to remember that. Yeah, it was I think I did. Yeah, I think it was 5 to 405 or something like that. I think it tried to take me across the 91. I'm trying to remember. Beach Live, yes, same here, about 6 hours after the cruise out of Long Beach. Okay, that's what I thought. When I was driving by myself, so I tried not to think about how long the drive was. So sounds like driving into Miami. Yeah, Carla, it's not fun, that's for sure. Thanks, man. Research. Okay, so Wen says I'm going to the Riviera 2 days after Thanksgiving. Needs to take COVID test 48 hours. I'm afraid lab closes on Thanksgiving. Do you know any lab to provide test results within 24 hours? Well, Wen, I'll be honest with you, the 2 cruises I've done so far, I used the eMed home test. I have one handy here. So it looks like that. But make sure to use the one that says, I don't know if you can see that, it says RX only, because there's the kind that you can just do and administer yourself, which is not going to work for the cruise lines. But if you use this one, you'll be good to go. I've done it with the Navica app that it mentions there. Both times, no issues. I see that you just said I don't have confidence in the home test. I'll be honest with you. I ended up going that route because I didn't have confidence with CVS and Walgreens just because in the beginning, a lot of people were saying that their appointments were being canceled and all that stuff. So I went this route. So anyway, hope that helps. My buddy's doing a cruise on the 27th, and so Christmas Day would be his 48 hours, and he's going to try to do it at CVS and stuff, but considering this, as a backup. So yeah, great. Oh, my wife asked if she needs a cold weather jacket. It'll be Summer Vibe 28. I'll tell you, in Mexico, you'll be fine, or she'll be fine, but going there and coming back, it'll be on the cooler side. Even in October for us, it was chilly. It was chilly coming back. It was worse coming back than going. So I would definitely recommend, at minimum, a light jacket. Nothing really heavy, but just a jacket to kind of keep you a little warm. What is happening with my face? Yeah, a little bit of a derp phase going on. I'm sorry about that. It shows a bad picture. Is there a theme for the BBD bar crawl? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, Janice. That's always your face. Oh, man. Where do you live normally, honey? I live in Arizona. I live in Peoria, Arizona, but I spend a lot of time in San Diego. But, yeah, I definitely live in Arizona full-time. December 29th. At One Mac, I bought the Proctor by Next ticket for my cruise leaving 2 days after Thanksgiving. Okay, so Mary Ellen's saying same thing. Hey, C. Cordray 4. I'll be on that cruise next week. In your opinion, did the ship feel crowded, and what was the percent of capacity? I believe it was at 55. I don't have an exact number, but I believe it was at 55%. And no, I don't think it ever felt crowded at all, which was very nice. I on the October 2nd cruise, it definitely was a lot less crowded. So there's a lot more people on the Panorama for the Halloween cruise. So I'm not sure if that was a result of it being the Halloween cruise, but no, not at all. No lines to get into anything, to go to the club or, to the comedy club or the shows or to go eat or any of that stuff. So yeah, you'll find that it was, but enjoy your cruise. And if you have any other questions, let us know. Thank you for being here. And I appreciate you joining the chat. The observed home test was a piece of cake, had results in minutes. I agree. Yeah, it was super, super easy. Make sure your wife puts in your correct birthday in the app. Yeah, it's definitely important to make sure you have the correct information for sure. So you're very welcome. And Carlos, a question anyone knows who can answer. How do you know when the home test is expired? I think there's an expiration. I know I've seen it somewhere. That's a great question. Where was that? Oh, I think it's back here. I don't know if you could see that, but it's down there. But they've extended it out. I think I've heard 3 months, but then they send me a thing that says up to a year or whatever afterwards. They'll send you something in the email to let you know that as well. So looks like a fun time. Hey, Ford man, welcome in. It was definitely a fun time for sure. Oh, there you go. Mark says there were 2,652 people on board. So has anyone been on Miami Rail Terminal? If somebody can answer that for Janice. Looks like you're talking Betsy. Yeah, probably. For the October 30th on the Panorama, total guests were 2,650. Total capacity is 4,000. Thank you. So there you go. There's your answers from Mark and Mike. Thank you so much, guys. Midlife Cruise Show will be getting a drink package. Sean says, so excited to be cruising December 27th to the 30th on the Carnival Radiance. My birthday's the 29th. You guys are going to have so much fun on that cruise, Sean. I know you guys enjoy the Panorama. The Radiance is going to be a different ship, but you'll definitely enjoy that time. So just another picture from the bar crawl. This was at the end. Everybody, again, making new friends. It's definitely a good time. And there's me as a golden ticket with Lee Mason, the cruise director. Super, super cool guy. Again, for those of you who haven't cruised with him, definitely love him. So there's the aforementioned Diamond Lunch. There's Kathy, CA Cruiser. So those of you who haven't seen, I noticed a lot of you have seen her in the chats, but that's what she looks like. So again, she surprised us and ended up on the cruise. And it was so nice. We went to this diamond lunch together. She invited me as her guest to the Platinum and Diamond party. She got a free comp to the Gigi's Asian Kitchen. She took me as her guest for that. Just a wonderful, wonderful time. She's an amazing person. Truly enjoyed the time with her. So thank you, Kathy. I don't know if you're still watching. I know you're on the Panorama right now, but thank you so much. I truly had a great time. And through that, I met, as I mentioned, Mike and Nancy Irwin. I met Honey, who just connected with me. I don't know if you saw that, Mike, but Honey connected with me on Facebook, and she's now part of the Facebook group as well. I don't know if, Honey, if you're in here tonight, say hello. She was amazing. There's two other people that are sitting at the table that we spoke with. I don't remember their names, but very, very cool group at our table. I heard you can cruise in the casino or a raffle. Any insight? So win a cruise. Okay, yeah. So yes, they do giveaways. I think mainly for like the premier guests, and I think there's like premier and ultimate. I just recently started gambling more than I ever have on cruises. I wish Kathy, if she's here, maybe she can help answer that. But I've heard that you can also get really, really good deals from playing in the casino as well. So, but I've heard of people winning that kind of stuff. Oh, you're cruising with Kathy in December. Awesome, Wanda. You'll love her if you haven't met her already. She is just such an awesome, awesome person. So there's me with Nikki again. So earlier, remember, she had the pink hair. This was after she did her singing. She came up to say hello. This was on formal night. So that was really nice. She was just such an awesome person. So earlier, people were asking, I think Mike Irwin was asking about Rhythms of the Night. Very cool excursion. We took this little boat ride out. It was like 40 minutes, right? Mike and Mark. It was a little bit of a ride, but it was such a beautiful ride. I took some great pictures, but this is just one that I'm sharing here. Then you come up to this little cove. I think they said there's like 3 coves there. So it was super, super beautiful. And so there's just kind of a picture of the cove as well. I want to see you next one. Yeah. Oh, no, I think, Wanda, you're going to be on the Panorama, or are you going to be on the Radiance? Oh, maybe you're going to be on the Radiance. Yeah, my buddy and his wife will be on there. Let me know. Love this shot on the boat. Oh, thank you. The last one. Yeah, I was filming myself, I guess. Yeah, the boat ride was, it's almost an hour long. Yeah, I figured it was, yeah, I remember, but it was such a great boat ride. The staff was great. They're, making sure everybody was well taken care of. We had amazing seats. We sat up towards the front there. So right over here in the bottom right section, where we were seated, had a direct view of the stage. It was just a really, really great show. So you have to wait for the vlog on that one, but it was just a couple of shots of what Rhythms of the Night looked like. So, so here we go. In Mazatlan, I end up this. So that was the Puerto Vallarta excursion that I did, was the Rhythms of the Night. And then in Mazatlan, so the last time around, I joined off the ship. I joined one of these little shuttle tours, or whatever you want to call them. And it was nice. The people on there were really nice. But I didn't get to do everything that I wanted to do. And so this time around, I said, you know what, I'm just going to just do this on my own. And so for the same price, I think it was like $40 to have this guy for 2 hours, take me around to wherever I wanted to go. It was, I'm telling you, if you get the opportunity to do it, unless you really, really want to travel in a group with, where everything has to be, everybody has to agree to do it and for every stop, which again, it just wasn't for me. I just didn't get to enjoy it as much as I did. So anyway, so this time around, well worth the $40. Tipped him another, I think, $10 after that, just because he was so great taking pictures of me. This is just one of many pictures, taking pictures, and it was really, really nice. So I would highly encourage, if you want to go out and explore on your own, to do something like that. Honey bought a car in Mexico, swipe that credit card and smile. No worries. Yeah, no, this was. Hey, Kathy, it was an amazing week. Yeah, somebody was asking earlier if you can win a cruise in the casinos. Hassan, I believe. He was asking. He was asking about if you can win a cruise to the casino. I think I've heard that you can, but I think, is it just for like people that are premier and ultimate, or whatever those things are called? So if you could let us know, I'd appreciate it. Oh, okay. So it looks like Wanda, you're going to be on the same cruise with my bestie and his wife. Yeah, very cool. Yes, can't wait. Okay. Oh, for this guy, I don't have his info. It's just somebody I found when I just walked off the ship, not knowing what I was going to do. I definitely wanted to go visit some of the places again. So, gosh, I think I have his name in the vlogs. Okay, I'll try to find out, Hassan. I'll try to find out what his name was. He was a really, really nice guy. So if I can find the info, I'll share it with you on Facebook. You get back on third, then you get. Oh, they're not gonna be on the same line. Okay, gotta run, brother. Off to get. All right, man. Hopefully it goes well. No side effects or anything. So, yeah. So this was really nice. Again, he let me just stop wherever I wanted and take pictures. So he took me to a lot of the scenic areas. So here's one spot where you can see the ship in the background. That was really, really neat. So, so yeah, this is later on the. I believe this was after. I'm trying to remember when this was, after 80s night, or gosh, everything just kind of is jumbled now. But anyway, I met these awesome people. So they came up and said, "Hey, you're the beach life," and we watched your videos. And I guess it was nice because I just put out these videos for my October 2nd cruise. So it was really nice of these people to come up to me. So this is Jamie and Larry. They were really, really cool people. Got to spend the next day with them in Cabo. So this was the night, of Mazatlan, because we were in Cabo the next day, and I went and met with them and friends and family in Cabo and hung out at the beach, and that was really cool. But there were other people. So if any of you are here that I met on the cruise, say hello in the chat. It was so nice how many people recognized me, recognized the channel, and came up to say hi, and how much they enjoyed my videos. That was really cool. Definitely humbling for sure, because I'm just, I just do this for fun. I'm not making any money off of it. I'm just doing my thing. And it was definitely nice to have people come up and acknowledge that. So they no longer offer the free cruise raffle on the last night of the cruise. Okay. Good to know. So there you go, Hassan. There's the answer to that question. That is such a beautiful tour. It was a great tour, Teague. It was so nice. So Cruising for Food says, I got my first premiere offer. I booked for the Panorama for July 23rd. Oh, very nice. Hey, welcome in, Mars FX. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Where did you find me? I know I was chatting in a lot of the Facebook groups and I posted some of my stuff out there. So let me know where you found me, and thank you for being here. Hope you are enjoying the live stream as we kind of go through and reminisce about this awesome cruise that we were all on. That's always nice when people. It was really, really, again, very humbling and just so nice. And people are like, again, just thankful and enjoying the content. So this was in Cabo. I was just wanting to show off my fake tattoo. I got a henna tattoo there in Cabo. That was fun. So it just says the beach life with the palm trees and stuff. But this little area in Cabo with the surfboards is really cool to take pictures. So definitely check that out if you're in Cabo. Dude, I'm sorry that maybe doesn't work. Is it on YouTube? Yeah, it is on YouTube. Traveling Gilberts, if you could share, they're going to be doing a premiere here at I got to do the time. So 9:30 Central. Wait, what time is it here? 7:30. Yeah, I think it's at 9:30. Correct me. I don't know. I'm sorry. Drop the link in, Gilberts, and let us know what time it'll be. It was crazy to have people recognize you. Like, what video and how crazy was I? Yeah, exactly. I mean, so the videos I put out were, on the last one was my Embarkation Day video, the sail away party, and the cabin room tour. But most of them remember me from the sail away party, which is not surprising. As most of you that got to meet me on the Panorama cruise or sailed with me know that I love to dance. Absolutely love to dance. So a lot of people are like, oh, I remember you from the sail away party and things like that. So that was really cool. Nice tattoo. I know, fake ink. I'm not like you. I don't have real ink, but it was fun. Yes, 9:30 Central Time. Thanks, honey. Okay, great. Sorry, man. We don't change time in Arizona, so I get all screwed up. We're on Mountain Time, so I got to do math, and then honey becoming a rebel with a tattoo. Yeah, well, it wasn't permanent, so I got away with it, right? Hey, Mom, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Saying hi, son. Love you. Love my mama. Honey's an A-list celebrity. Yeah, I don't know about A-list, but it was definitely really nice. Again, I mean, for people to come up and and I did my best to try to spend time with all these people, and just let them know how thankful I was. So um, speaking of Cabo, so when I met up with the aforementioned Jamie and Larry and their family and friends there, so Brad came in with me, Brad from Midlife Crazy, and we just hung out. And of course, I took a real nice picture of Flag Gary and a bottle of Coca-Cola. Listen, guys, if you haven't had a bottle of Coca-Cola, in a glass bottle, I don't know, it just hits different for sure. So if you haven't tried it when you're in Mexico, try it. Yeah, Meg W. Yep, Meg, you're right. Math is too much to work, especially when it comes to time changes. For sure. Hassan says, hi, PM y'all are private tours I can get on the islands, not in groups, and can be cheaper than group. Yeah, like I said, that I did the Rhythms of the Night through Carnival, and I'm glad I did because we were like an hour late coming back. And then I just walked off the ship and found that taxi cab driver. But I wanted one that was open like that so that I could vlog and all that stuff. And the weather was really nice, so it was good. So again, I'm gonna try to see if I can find his name, and it's probably there's so many taxi cab drivers. I kind of walked off and around the corner, and I kind of found him there. So, but for sure. And then I'm trying to think. In Cabo, I didn't have any excursion. I just walked off the ship and then took a water taxi over to Medano Beach, I believe is what it's called, and hung out there. That's where this is. Beautiful area. So, but we can chat offline, and I'll be happy to share what I do know. Okay, so let's see what we got here. There's Gary again. So this was a fun evening. We were playing the soccer pool, I guess. I don't know what you call that. So it was myself and Mike and Danny. We had such a great time. I was doing it in my jeans and dress shoes. That was not fun, but still had a great time. And of course, Flat Gary hanging out with me. I did. Well, somehow, did I steal that? Yeah, because you took it, duh. But I did steal a few of them. Actually, you'll notice that some of those pictures were from you, from your posts. This is a dinner, the last dinner, and so we just kind of said goodbyes and said goodbye to Flat Gary. So there's Angela with Flat Gary. There's Margie and Terry with Flat Gary. There's Mark. Stephanie wasn't feeling well, so she wasn't able to make it to dinner that last night, or she ended up leaving early, I believe. So, yeah. And then there's this is my favorite here. So Mike feeding Flat Gary. That was really cute. And there's Mary Ellen Dillon with Flat Gary, and of course Danny and Tanya Positive Vibe Adventures with Flat Gary. Poor Flat Gary. So that's the last of the pictures, but it was just such a great time. I had some notes here so I make sure I covered some of the things that I wanted to talk about. So I talked about the first day. Oh, the food. Teague, I'm probably not. There's my talking points. So I'm probably not the best person to ask because one, I'm not very picky when it comes to food. First of all, and now after my gastric sleeve surgery, I eat so little, it doesn't really matter. It's like just something to fill that little bit of space in my stomach, and I'm good. So everything I had was okay. I didn't have anything that was terrible for me personally, but those others that were on the ship, man, feel free to pipe in and let Teague know what you thought. But for me, it was good. Gigi, I'll tell you that I liked the Kung Pao chicken more so than the peppered beef. I felt like the peppered beef, and I don't know if maybe my taste buds changed or something, because I know others liked it. I think Mike and Betsy had it and they liked it. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. Again, the Kung Pao chicken was definitely better for me at Gigi Asian Kitchen. Great memories. Yeah, you're right. They were great memories. Definitely something that will stay with me. The short rib was my favorite. Was that at the Gigi as well? The food was okay in the MDR, but bonsai teppanyaki was the best. Yeah, I didn't go to the bonsai, but yeah, the group that went said it was amazing. Yeah, you're right. The food the MDR, it is what it is. Kind of like the buffet. I always tell people, that I've never cruised anything other than I didn't get this body by being a picky eater, says Betsy. I know that some people, that's a big deal for them. the food, and Carnival's not known, for having great food or maybe even the best entertainment. I heard it's better on the Carnival Mardi Gras, both the food and the entertainment. So they're probably trying to step up their game to compete with some of the other cruise lines, but they are waiting for you in Japan. So Teppanyaki was my favorite on Panorama too. So that's good. The group that went, that was the same night as Formal 9. And I don't eat enough to justify going, but I'm glad the group went, had a great time, and a really good meal. So trying to remember what else. I just want to make sure that so one of the other things we stayed, going back to the night before, we stayed at people stayed at different places. A majority of the group stayed at the DoubleTree by Hilton in San Pedro, which is on the other side by the Royal Caribbean and who else is over there? Princess, I think, or at least Princess docks there, the Majestic Princess. But it was a great deal. It was like around $200, and that included the room plus parking for the week. So if you subtract the parking, it was going to be around $70 for the hotel, which is great. And they upgraded me to a marina view, and you'll see that in the Embarkation vlog. Excuse me. So that was really cool. So if you're planning on doing like a park and go, that's definitely a good option. The Uber ride. So if you add the $40, so 20 there, 20 back, 20 to the port and back to the hotel. So $40 total plus tip. So you add that on, you'd have to do the math. Maybe for a shorter trip, it may not make a lot of sense, but for the 7-day, it was a good deal. Actually, the pasta that I made after becoming certified pasta master is my fave. Awesome. The fried rice was killer. The fried rice. Oh, at the Teppanyaki. Very cool. NCL dock. Okay, so probably I'm guessing the NCL ship. I knew there was another one. I was saying Royal, maybe Royal too, but maybe that's where Royal also docks. Or sorry, NCL. So we stayed on the other side near Carnival. Okay, yeah, I think Danny and Tanya stayed at the Hilton over there on the other side, but I think the rest of the group all stayed over at the San Pedro side. Let's see. Bonsai was okay. I was so sick that night. All the buttermeat got me. Yeah, I remember that you said that. Is that the Panorama cruise or a different one? Sorry, what was the question? For you talking about the hotel? Yeah, that was for the Panorama cruise. DoubleTree by Hilton in San Pedro. If that's what your question was, it was for the Panorama cruise. I'm trying to think. On October 2nd, we stayed. When I went with my best friend and his family, we stayed at the Hyatt Regency. That place was nice. That was on the Long Beach side. Very, very nice. So the Hyatt Regency was really nice. And then, of course, the San Pedro one was nice. But we didn't park at the Hyatt Regency. When we went, we parked at the terminal. So I don't know if they had a park and go deal. They didn't have a shuttle to the cruise port from the hotel. They had a shuttle, Carla, to San Pedro Pier, but not to the Long Beach side. So if you're going on Princess, NCL, or Royal, if they also go to the San Pedro side, yes, they would have a shuttle that would take you there, but they did not have a shuttle that would take you to the Long Beach side. So we had to Uber over. Yeah, I did get a hotel. So yeah, I just saw it. Yep. By the Navy ship. Yeah, I believe there was a Navy ship there. Sure. Yep. Did that ship have chibang? No, it didn't, Paul. No chibang on the Panorama. Oh, your guys arrived early. I will arrive early morning, same day, something. Is that fine? Hassan, I'm trying to remember where you were from. I drove up Friday morning to meet everybody. I could have technically driven up Saturday morning from San Diego and been okay. I've done that before. I've driven up from San Diego in the past to Long Beach with no issues. Mike and Betsy Beach, please. They live in the Temecula area. They drove over Saturday morning with no issues. So I wouldn't recommend flying in the day of the cruise, but if you're driving in from a reasonable distance, I would say, yeah, you should be fine. Paul Vine's Mardi Gras is the only one with Chibane right now. Okay, yep, she's helping answer that question. So, yeah, so hopefully that helps answer your question. Again, I don't recommend flying in for sure, just because. We had Vonavi, she was in here earlier. I don't know if she's still here, but she was flying from Phoenix. This was for the October 2nd cruise to Long Beach. And her flight was delayed and I think eventually canceled out here. She got rerouted. to Sacramento, I think it was. And one of you, if you're here, you can tell the story. But then from there, she got delayed, and it was a mess. She ended up, I think, flying into Burbank and then having to pay a ton of money for an Uber to come back down to Long Beach. So that scared me away because I was originally going to fly to the port and decided to drive. So just something to consider for you, Hassan, or anybody else that is thinking about it. Sorry, just looking at my notes, see if I missed anything else. So just talking about the cruise vlogs, I mentioned again, October 2nd, I had put out 5 vlogs from that: the embarkation day, the sail away party, the cabin room tour, me on the sky ride, and my friends' kids on the ropes course. And then my hard drive crashed, so I didn't get to put out any more vlogs, but now it's since been recovered. So I'm going to be putting out a combination of both October 2nd and October 30th, where I can mix the two. Like I did that with this last vlog I put out, the secret decks. I put that, I think one portion of it in the beginning was from October 2nd. The rest of it was from October 30th. So you'll probably see a little bit of mashups throughout. So some of the vlogs seem kind of odd, like, hey, you're wearing a different shirt or whatever. That I'm going to try to, smash some of them together, just so, not having a duplicate vlogs, if you will. Bonsai sushi was great on the Mardi Gras, but I heard it wasn't so great on the Panorama. I think Brad said it wasn't that great. I didn't have sushi. My friends had sushi, and they thought it was really good on October 2nd when I went with them. So I don't know. I guess everybody has different tastes and palates. I had the miso soup at Bonsai Sushi, and I had the little meat skewers. They were great. I had no problem with those things. I didn't have the sushi, so again, I can't speak to it, but my friends had it, and they said it was good. So Evan and Sean, if you're still in here, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you guys did, and they love sushi. So I don't know. Maybe Brad just didn't like it that day, or you never know. We stayed at the Residence Inn on Queensway. Okay, all right. That's on the Long Beach side, you said, right? Yeah. My flight scheduled to arrive 9 a.m. at Los Angeles on the day of sailing, coming from Utah. That's right. You're in Utah. There's a lot of flights going to LA that morning. Okay. Yeah. I mean, there are people that do that, and again, I always caution people not to, just because I know that's an extra cost, right, to come in and stay at a hotel and all that stuff. But just especially recently with all the issues that Southwest had recently, and then American Airlines and all that, it just kind of scared me away. And I'm like, no, it's okay. I'll drive. But hopefully it'll all go well for you. It's going to be during the holidays. So hopefully all will go well. Panorama mashups. Yeah, exactly. Definitely. Hello, Facebook user. Let me see if I can find out who that is. I'll try to bring up the Facebook, see if I can see in there. Honey, that's Honey. Say, Hibachi, I had lobster and salty. I love salt, and it was so much. Okay, so that was Honey. Yeah, remember I mentioned earlier I met Honey at the Diamond luncheon with Mike and Nancy Irwin. So she was the other person I met. So thank you. She just connected with me today. Love that you're here, and definitely loved it talking to you and your friend. I couldn't remember her name. I apologize. The lady that was sitting to your left, and then there was that gentleman that was sitting to your right, I believe it was. I don't remember their names, but just wonderful conversation. So thank you, Honey, for being here. She's Honey, I'm Honey. Yeah, that was an easy one to remember. Love a mashup. Yep. We love sushi. Okay, yeah. So I don't know. I guess everybody has different tastes for sure. But I had sushi on day 7. Probably would have been better early on the cruise. Yeah, you're probably right. Hibachi had a lobster. Okay, yeah, I read that earlier. That was. We love bonsai sushi. Okay, Evan. Yeah, I thought, hey, yeah. So I remember, we sat together, and you guys got the boat, and the kids ordered some other stuff as well. And I remember you guys liked it. So again, I guess everybody has different tastes and different palates. So yep, that makes a difference for sure. Teague says day prior is much better, safer, and more relaxed. Normally I do 2 days, but with testing can be 1 day before and after. Yeah, I agree, Teague. I mean, I wish Hassan and his wife the best. I hope they'll run into no issues. I know it's your first cruise, so I would hate for anything to ruin that experience. So again, I pray that all goes well for you guys on that trip. So we notice a difference in cucina, juicier meatballs on the horizon. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that, Bets, that you guys liked cucina del Capitano a lot better on the horizon than you did. And that's funny, but it's like anywhere else. Like if you guys, at home, right? So let's just take ourselves off the cruise ship for a minute. If you go to the same restaurant, they have the same chef all the time, and that chef quits or leaves or whatever, and they bring in a new chef, the food's going to change. So you might have loved it for the longest time, and then the chef comes in and you probably don't like it. So it's going to happen even on ships, from ship to ship, or heck, I don't know if they change chefs or different people do the sushi. But yeah, that's one place we did not try. Our kids didn't care for us, so we just skipped it. Talking about what was that? The probably Cucina. Yeah, Sherry, I agree. I'd be nervous to fly in the day out, but I want to send positive vibes over to Hassan and his wife. They'll be have a great rest of the show. Yeah, and Kathy, I wasn't sure if you're gonna make it because I knew you were on the ship, and I had a picture of our anniversary cake. So let me just tell that story real quick. So on formal night, everybody else was gone to Bonsai Teppanyaki. Yeah, Bonsai Teppanyaki, and so Kathy and I. And we're going to the formal night dinner, and Danny and Tanya were going to join us. So they weren't able to make it. So it was just myself and Kathy. So we're just sitting there chatting. And then they came over to us and like telling me, hey, can you go sit over on the other side of the table? We want to present you your anniversary cake or something to that effect. And we're like, anniversary, what? And they're like, aren't you Daniel and Tanya? And I'm like, no. So I think, from find out, Danny and Tanya had accidentally checked the box saying it was our anniversary or something like that when they were checking in. Or anyway, so they thought it was our anniversary, so they brought us this cake. So it's kind of a running joke between myself and Kathy that was our anniversary cruise. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Hey, Donzo P, welcome. It was great meeting you at the Alchemy Bar. Hey, Donzo, were you there the night that Mark was having the group? Oh, I don't want to ruin Mark's song. Anyway, when we were helping Mark with his parody, was that the night you were at the Alchemy Bar? But thank you, Donzo. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Barbara. Okay, honey. That was her name, Barbara. Okay. She was super sweet. Very, very nice. Loved chatting with her. So thank you. The Beach Life. Why am I always getting kicked out of your Facebook group? I don't know. Are you changing your name? Is this Resendez? Jeffrey, quit changing your name all the time. That's why, buddy. Quit changing your name. So, all right. Yeah. So, yeah. I just realized I was like, who? Yeah. And then I realized Jeffrey. Yeah. No, you'll be fine. Just don't change your name all the time. And then, yeah, because it kicks you into a different group. When it doesn't recognize you, it puts you as unfound anyway. So you'll be fine. Just pick one name and stick with it. Or one account, I should say. You keep changing accounts. Question: when you use the Cheers package, are gratuities included, or do they charge you the price of the drink plus gratuities? It's been a while. I didn't get the Cheers package, but I'm sure others will hear. But I know they include gratuities on when you buy drinks outside the Cheers package. But I think everybody in our group got the Cheers package, so I'm sure somebody will answer that if they haven't already. Enjoy the rest of your cruise. So, see a cruiser or. So Wanda's saying you already pay the gratuities with the package. Okay, thank you, Wanda. I knew somebody was going to be able to answer that. Betsy slapped Mike. What did Mike do? What did I miss? Says Betsy loves juicy meatballs. Now, Mike. Let's see here. Only ship that has real clam chowder, Glory. All others make potato soup. Oh, interesting. Okay. Are you talking about in the because I know they have a clam chowder in the MDR? I think one night they offer, but are you talking about at the Seafood Shack? I would hope that's real clam chowder, not just potato soup, if you're paying for it. So let us know. And people are just answering the question. I always tip extra. I usually have singles with me for tipping. I tip the extra as well. Cruising for food, even if it's not included. Let's see. Sorry, the chat jumped on me. Just want to make sure I'm not missing any questions. Yes, I was there for the parody. Okay. All right, Donzo. Thanks. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for mixing the circle secrecy on. Yeah, I caught myself, Mark. I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. That hasn't put out. So I hope you don't mind that I shared that you did film a parody at the Alchemy Bar, but that doesn't really tell anything. So that was really fun. It was really cool to get to get the crowd involved, and that was really a great time. And it was awesome that everybody in there was willing to join us for that. So there's a circle of secrecy. Yeah, circle of trust, like on what was that movie called? Meet the Parents, right? You got to be in the circle of trust. So Mark actually makes you sign, non-disclosure agreements. All that. Cruising with him is no joke, man. You got to sign NDAs, and yeah, no, just kidding. Stop changing your account, Jeffrey. Yeah, no kidding. No, but you changed it, Jeffrey. It's okay. We're not going to get into this here. But if you want to be in there, yeah, keep one account. I'd be happy to have you in the buddy. It will all get worked out. Yeah, exactly. Can't wait for the parody. Yeah, I don't want to speak for Mark. Yeah, you guys will definitely enjoy what he's done on the ship. So, like Fight Club, kind of like Fight Club. Yeah, definitely. You don't speak about what Mark does. It's just the way it is when you cruise with Mark. So, let's see what else here. So I was talking about the vlogs, right? So I put out those ones. So the next one that'll be coming out will be my Embarkation Day vlog from this October 30th cruise. And then I've got, the ports and the excursions, the deck parties, the debarkation show that Lee does, another room tour, actually 2 room tours. The one that I stayed in, 32, 39, I think it was the number. And then Kathy had a balcony room. So she was gracious enough before she got settled in to allow me to do a cabin tour of her balcony. So I'll be adding that as well. And then one thing I'm putting together is a hints and tips video that I had started on the October 2nd cruise. I don't know if I did any on the October 30th. So I'll be putting that out probably shortly right after it's ready to go for the most part. So I'll put out the Embarkation Day video, and then within a couple of days, I'll put out that hints and tips one, which is really good. I want people to watch that because there's some things in there that a lot of people don't know about. I don't want to give it away because I want you to watch the vlog. So there's some things in there that are really neat and interesting, specifically. Not all specific to the panorama, of course, but just things that you will encounter on these Carnival cruises. So let's see, what else am I missing anything here? I just kind of want to recap again. So we stayed at the DoubleTree by Hilton, very, very nice, and went over to the cruise port. The process at the terminal was super, super easy. I did have one little issue, which was really odd. And I don't know if anybody else is going to run into this, so I should probably make you aware of it. I don't have my vaccine card here, but on my vaccine card, which is really weird, I did it at my local Fry's. It's the Kroger brand, so there's Kroger, Ralph's in California, Fry's out here in Arizona. But I did it at their pharmacy. But on there, it had an expiration date on the stickers, right? On the vaccination stickers, they had an expiration date. It said October 30th, which is really weird because that was the date coincidence, right? The date that I was boarding. So the guy was looking at it and he's like, is it expired? I'm like, this doesn't expire. So anyway, we kind of went back and forth a little bit, and he's like, okay, I don't know. He goes, you might want to talk to them when you get back home. So I'm glad I just remember this. I need to go grab it and go over to the Fry's pharmacy. What's this all about? So I have an answer because I was shocked, just as shocked as he was. I thought, what are you talking about? What do you mean expiration? So check your vaccine card. See if you have a label on there that says expires. And if you do, if anybody here knows what that means, what that is that when that vial expires? That was weird. It was weird to see an expiration date on there. So if anybody knows the answer, let me know in the comments. But if not, check out your sticker. So if you're going to the port, you may get questioned. This guy was nice. He let me get through. He's like, I'm the only one that's going to check this. You're all right. Go ahead and go through. But somebody else may not be so lucky. So make sure to check that, guys. Just a little helpful hint. Did you get warm cookies at check-in at Honey? I did get 2 warm cookies, and I gave them to Mark. Mark, was that part of the Circle of Trust? Was that in the NDA? I can't remember if I was supposed to say that or not, but I gave mine to Mark. I didn't eat them. So, Mark, how were they? Were they good? Let's see here. Betsy, he knows, just like Loki said, I'm from the DC. Yeah, they are. Let's see. Oh my God. Thumbs up. Thank you, Sherry. Yeah, thank you. If you guys are enjoying this, I really appreciate it. We still have 35 people in here. I want to thank all the new people that are in here, the people that I've met through on the cruise, the people that I've met through Facebook groups, the people that just connected with me through different times. Man, I really appreciate it, and I love, the community growing. A lot of these people I already know, and I hope to meet more and get to know you. That's why I'm asking people to join them. Again, I'm not doing this for money, fortune, fame, or whatever. I truly, like I've said on a few of these Facebook groups, I'm not a travel agent. I'm just a guy that loves cruising, that loves talking about cruising, and I used to talk about a lot with my best friend until they actually went. Now they understand the love and the passion I have after they finally cruise, and now they're addicted, and they booked on the March 4th, the celebration with us, and then they decided to book this one in December. So they've been bitten by the bug. So I just love it. I love the community aspect of it. I love sharing and talking to people and just trying to help out, answer what I can. And if I can't answer it, as I've said many times, hey guys, I don't know. Hey, how about you guys help? And you see how quickly and efficiently that this community just kind of comes together and helps. So Meg says, mine didn't have an expiration date, but I'm sure it was for the batch of the vaccine. Okay, that's what I thought. Because that would be the only thing that makes sense, Meg. So thank you. Yeah, it tripped me out when he said that. I was like, what are you talking about? Our parking and cruise rate was $300 at the Long Beach Hilton. They gave us a room upgrade at no charge. Okay, so $300 for the parking and the room for $300. And like I said, for me, it was like $200. I don't know what others paid at the DoubleTree by Hilton San Pedro. So it was around $200. So plus if you want to add the $40 in Uber, so it was around $240, I guess. The cookies were yummy. All right, I'm glad you enjoyed them. I figured you would. You heard it here first. Honey gave his cookies to Mark. Now, Wanda. Good night, Jeffrey. Have a great night, bud. Well, I'm glad that he at least enjoyed them, right, Wanda? So there's that. Really, Marilyn Dillon, DoubleTree is known for their warm cookies at check-in. Let's see. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They do. They are definitely known. We have 3 cruises booked now. Wait, 3? What are you not telling me? So I knew about March 4th. I knew about December 27th, right, or whatever it was. All right. Are you waiting to announce it? Are you gonna spill the tea here, Evan? I want to know. Hey, inquiring minds want to know. The expiration date, I believe, means no more injections of this medicine from this particular bottle. Okay, yeah, it was confusing, and obviously to this person so it would have been the second. Yeah, it was at the pre-screening. So as I mentioned, when you walk in, there's somebody checking to make sure you have your boarding pass and your mask on. But that first pre-screening area, that's the guy, and I was like, yeah, it was very confusing. But thank you. So I'll have to remember that. I'll have to check. We did both at State Farm Stadium. Okay. I probably should have done State Farm Stadium now that but no. My wife was a fan, and now I'm also after meeting on the Panorama. Oh, thanks so much. Oh, I'm trying to remember your wife. Hang on. Angela? Is that her name? God, please tell me that was her name. Donzo, is that right? Was her name Angela? I think I got it right. Let me know if I was right. Thank you. Yeah, she was one of the people that had come up to me and said that they watch my channel and stuff. But thank you. Oh, that's very nice of you to say, Donzo. Please tell me that is her name. God, I'm usually pretty okay with names, but I think that was her name. So let me know. Our rate included parking for length of the cruise and shuttle to and from the port. Oh, and the shuttle. That's true. So so not bad. Not a bad deal. That is a great beach light sign in the background. So yeah. So I don't know if you guys. There it is. So this was gifted to me. You know what? You guys see it? Yeah, you guys can see it. So yeah, this was gifted to me by my friends Mike and Betsy from Beach Please. Just a wonderful, wonderful gesture. They got it in Mazatlan. Sorry, it was in one of the ports, and I absolutely love it. I told them I'm very sentimental. Like I love those kind of things. Where it's just really, really cool. So thank you guys. I really appreciate you thinking of me and getting that. That was very, very nice. Oh, the back-to-back in March. Okay, thanks, Betsy. I was just like, wait a minute, is he holding out on me? That's right. So there are 2 different cruises. My bad. I want some cookies. Yeah, right? Now everybody's like craving cookies with all that cookie talk. December 27th, March 4th, and March 7th. Okay, Evan. Yeah, my bad. He is confused. I'm confused. I know that happens. Holy cow, Evan Goldberg. Yeah. Bonnaby got to meet Evan in there. Yeah, see, got bit. Linda. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Linda. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Thank you. Yes. So it was so nice meeting you guys. Um, yeah, I met so many people during that cruise. It was just, yeah, hard to keep up. Thank you. Is Linda with you, Donzo? If she is, tell her I said hello. And again, thank you for coming up to me and introducing herself. I have 5 booked. By the first is 3/6/21, and the last is 9?2023. Wow, I know. I think I have. Let's see. I have the March 4th celebration booked. I have the May 28th cruise book. That's just family. My mom, dad, and my wife and kids, which may get changed depending on what's anyway. And then September 11th, 2022, I'll be on the BBD Rum Run with a bunch of these awesome, crazy people. That's the Carnival Horizon out of Miami. And then the Carnival Celebration. We're doing a non-group group cruise. Myself, Adventures Ahead, and Beach Please. We've kind of grouped together and doing this. And we're calling it a non-group group cruise. I'll talk about that here in a little bit. I'll talk about the San Diego meetup here in just a little bit. So I'll talk about that in a little bit. But that's October 22nd, 2023. So sorry for my friend Donzo. He is bad with names. Oh, at least I tried. I could have just said, I didn't bother trying to remember. No. See, honey, he's booking a back-to-back hour. I know. I'm telling you, it happens. Oh, in Puerto Vallarta. Okay, thanks, Mike. Got to keep me in line. So Barb and I have 10 booked. Holy smokes. Honey, you guys are crazy, but that's awesome. That's awesome. 2 on Princess, and they just canceled. Oh, yeah, that's right. We were talking about that, and I saw that go out. So I'm sorry that you were a casualty of that Hawaii cancellation. Yeah, it's tough. They just finally started letting people come back again, right? Because I know they had shut down for a long time. And then I got to go there late April. I went there with a couple of friends from the cruise community, and that was a lot of fun. We went to Maui, and then they shut down again, I think, allowing travel. The beach life, we'll be able to drink some BBD by then on the rum run. I hope so. I should be able to. They said 6 months to a year, depending on where you're at and your weight loss. And once you get to that maintenance level, right? Once I've reached my goal weight, then I can do it. Then my liver will be able to process the alcohol, and I won't go crazy dancing on bar tops. Hollywood loves some BBD. I have some up there, but I can't touch it. Not yet. So let me just talk about real quick the non-group group cruise. For those of you that are new to the channel and are interested, well, let me talk about the BBD Rum Run. So there's about, I don't know, I wish Brad was in here still, but if anybody knows, I think there's about 45, maybe 50 people going on that from our cruise community. That's September 11th, 2022. That's an actual official group cruise. We have a travel agent that's handling that for us. So if you're interested in going, let me know, and I'll get you connected with a travel agent. I know that I mentioned Jamie and Larry earlier. So they're actually, them and their group were going in next Halloween on the Panorama. We're thinking about it, and I was telling her about, she was asking me if I was going to go, and I said, oh, it's too close to this other group cruise. And now they're considering about changing their plans to join us on that, which was really, really cool. I hope you guys are able to do it when you watch this. So anyway, there's Jamie. Oh, look at that. So I started talking about you, and then you showed up. Hey there. Love meeting you and dancing with you on the top deck. I showed your picture earlier. Let me see if I can find it again. But anyway, I was just talking about you guys. I was talking about the group cruise in September. Where is that picture? Oh, darn it. Hang on. So anyway, there we go. Here it is. Yeah, I was bringing it up in my little slideshow earlier. There it is. That's Jamie. So anyway, I was just talking about how you guys were thinking about maybe jumping on to that. So for that September 11th, it's the Carnival Horizon Teague. So there's, again, a ton of us that are going on that one. Yes, we are going to try to go with you. That is awesome. I love that. Where was Hani not dancing? Yeah, for those of you that were with me, I mentioned I just absolutely love to dance. So it was fun. It was fun dancing in the club. It was fun dancing on the deck. Fun dancing Ocean Plaza. Anyway, so that was an amazing time. So September 11th, 2022. That was so much fun that night. Me and Larry doing the doing the table dancing, and then of course the Gangnam Style. That was just so much fun. Let's see. So September 11th. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the comments. I want to make sure I address the comments. But so Carnival Horizon out of Miami, September 11th, 22. That's an official group cruise hosted by Midlife Crazy. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then June of 2022, we talk about the San Diego Meetup, and then I'll kind of do it in order there. So this last June, a small group of us got together and met up in San Diego right around my birthday time. And that was Mike and Betsy from Beach Please, Brad from Midlife Crazy, Just Dave, Paul Vines, Mark from the Cruise World. I mean, we just had a great time. We got together and hung out, and it was fun. And I just said, man, I'd like to kind of do this annually. So I just mentioned it to everybody in the Facebook group and said, hey, I was thinking about doing this again. And this year, June 10th of 2022, or next year, sorry, it's going to fall on my birthday, which is June 10th. So it'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm thinking about maybe extending it and starting on Thursday as well. But anyway, we just got together on that San Diego Meetup. We did Seaport Village, Old Town, did a dinner cruise, which was a lot of fun. So anyway, if you want more details on that, for those of you that just recently joined my Facebook group, I think I invited a few of you. If not, if you're interested, let me know in the Facebook group or in the comments. I'll make sure to give you more details. But I have a Facebook event in the Beach Life Facebook group for that San Diego meetup. And last but not least is our non-group cruise. And we're calling it that because it's not a group cruise. It started out just as friends going together, kind of like what we just did on the Halloween group cruise. And then we just kind of opened it up and said, hey, if anybody else wants to join us, hey, come join us. And so that's starting to grow. I don't know how many people we have booked already. Betsy and Mike are the travel agents for that. So Mike and Betsy, if you could let us know how many people we already have, or cabins or whatever. But that's in October 22nd, 2023 on the Carnival celebration. So if any of you are interested in joining us on that, we'd love to have you for sure. You are doing amazing. Congrats for all your success, honey. Thank you so much, Sherry. I really appreciate it. And it really, again, I was truly humbled when all these people, whether it be Jamie or Linda or all these other people. There's another young couple that came up to me at the sail away party. And if you're here, guys, please let me know. But they were super awesome. They were like the first ones to come up to me and say, hey, we recognized you, and from your video, from your sail away party. So there was many of those things that happened. And again, for me, I mean, I'm a small channel. I haven't even hit 1,000 subscribers yet. I've been doing this for about a year, but I just started putting out the vlogs. My first vlog series was the Maui vlog series, and that was at the end of April, early May. So that was really my first vlog series. And then I just started this one for the Carnival Panorama. It got kind of shortened up a little bit. So I'm very, very new to this and new to vlogging and new to all these experiences. But as you can see, we have a wonderful community that's kind of built around us, and we all help each other out. We lift each other up. Starting out, I had Ronnie from Life is Good Today. He helped me out a lot. More recently, Brad from Midlife Crazy, Mike from Beach Please. I go to them a lot for advice. Hey, what do you guys think? What do I do for this? What do I do for that? I mean, just really, really great mentors that I can go to and say, hey, what do you think for this? Because again, for me, I was a super fan of Mike and Betsy's before I got to meet them, and so I still sometimes fanboy when I'm around them. I absolutely love them as people. I love them as YouTubers, and many of the other people now that I've got to meet along the way. But it's just funny to me, just like all those people that have come up to me and are like, oh wow, I see. I still sometimes feel that way too. And like I said, it's a great feeling. So again, just wanted to, hey, somebody saying hi, honey. Let me see if I can see who that is. Oh, it's Anita Clark. Hey, Anita, thank you for being here. Glad you're able to join it. So Anita, let me just tell that story real quick. It was so funny. I was just editing my Embarkation Day video, which I said hopefully will be dropping tomorrow. And I noticed when I was doing that, there was two ladies that were behind me as I was going to the part where they take your picture. And I just remember, and I think it was Anita's, you said is your best friend, right? The blonde. I remember she was just staring at my camera, and I'm thinking they're probably like, oh gosh, really? Another vlogger or whatever. So anyway, but I did see them staring in the background. But it's funny, just out of coincidence, then Anita, messages and says, "Oh, I was the one behind you during Embarkation." I said, "Is it possible it's the same too?" So I circled her face and says, "Is this you?" And sent her the picture, and it was. So it was really, really cool. Again, another humbling moment, man. It's really, really cool. So thank you, Anita, and thank you for just allowing me to have that moment. It was just like, wow, very cool that you were just somebody I was just editing that video, which was just too funny. Oh man, you guys know how much I love you. I love you to death. So will Brad and his wife be going with you all in September? Yeah, so Brad and his wife, Jamie, are the hosts. Their channel is Midlife Crazy, and they are the hosts of the BBD Rum Run. There's a whole story behind that that I'll probably, maybe if I have time, I'll share it here real quick. But yes, they are the hosts, and I am the brand ambassador for that cruise. So yes, they will be going to answer your question. And as I mentioned to you when we were talking on Facebook, so of the people that were on that cruise with me, Brad and Kim, obviously the hosts. Mike and Betsy from Beach Please will be on there. Mark will be on there, not Stephanie. So Mark will be my roommate on that cruise. So that's going to be a fun experience. I don't know how many non-disclosures I have to sign for whatever nighttime pillow talk or whatever we're going to have in the cabin. So, but anyway, all joking aside, so he and I will be sharing a room. Angela, who was on there, Marilyn, I can't remember. Are you going to be on there? I apologize. But anyway, so a lot of those positive vibes is still on the fence. I think they're going to probably end up pulling the trigger. So most of the people that you met that they were there with me will be on that cruise. So look at the hearts. Love you, Sherry. You're so sweet. And I love all the canning you're doing. Very, very cool. I love that. If you want to make some pickles for me, that I would be your best friend. I'll even buy the pickle cover. It was great to see the pick. Yeah, that's coming up here. Yep, LOL. That's Anita there. Have a great night. I love you, honey. Thank you. Oh, shoot. It's the premiere. Okay, guys, I got to wrap up. Their premiere is starting now. So if those of you want to go watch it, there is their premiere on the Traveling Gilbert's channel. I'm just going to wrap up these comments and then call it a night because I don't want to step on them. Man, the time just flew. I felt like I had a lot of time to fill. And then great shows. Great to see the pic. Let's see. I just want to make sure I didn't see it. Housewife Shipwise been following them since. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that was a fun series. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh boy, that is going to be. I'm telling you, and that's just part of the cast of characters. There are so many other characters, Jamie, that you guys haven't met. Yeah. So she couldn't get time off. Unfortunately, there will be pillow top vlogs here. Mark. Yeah, I like that. We could talk offline. I think that would be a fun thing. So. Ciao. Yep. You'll hit 1,000 soon. Yep. Not 20 subs up from a year ago. Very cool. BBD, not yet. Need to be locked down by on church scheduling. Okay. Very cool. I'm just trying to hurry up here because I don't want to step. We love you, honey. Love you too. Bye, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you, everybody that joined, and I'll be talking to you all soon. Again, join the Beach Life Facebook group, and we'll continue the conversations there throughout the week. Take care, everybody. Have a great night. Bye-bye now.